Hello and merry meet. Hi, I'm Merrie the Magickal Maeven. I'm here to help you help people with navigating their spiritual journey wherever they are at the moment. I'm joining you from Pure Essence Wellness Center on 8th Street in Traverse City. Today, I'm going to tell you about an herb or a weed, however you want to talk about it, dandelion, and how it can help you in your day-to-day life. So plants, herbs, they provide solutions for your physical, emotional, spiritual levels, and as well as a great tool for magical workings. And I know I'm going to cover a lot, but don't worry. I created an easy reference guide for you that's going to highlight what I'm covering today. And so I'm going to make that available to you. So let's go ahead and get started. So dandelion, right now they're either you're, like, I'm sure you're seeing them already in your yard. And if you believe what you see on the commercials, we got to use, all these chemicals and get rid of them, right? But before you do that, think about everything that they can do for you. And we're going to touch on not just the magical aspects, but also physical benefits as well. So I'm sure everybody knows them by dandelion, but there's a few other names besides the Latin name that I'm not going to even we got lion's tooth, pissabed, that one threw me off, priest crown, white endive or wild endive, and there's more. They can grow 6 inches tall, sometimes a foot tall. And magically speaking, the gender is masculine, okay? The element is going to be air, the planet is Jupiter, and the deity is Hecate. I was a little surprised on that one because it's such a sunny, when I think of Hecate, that's not the first thing I think of is like a lion. And the parts that are used are roots and stem and flower and leaves. So as far as, because we're going to talk about the nutritional value, but before we do that, what I want you to do is to think about any reason that you might not be able to as far as like eating dandelion, because you can use them like in soups and salads and smoothies. You can make wines, syrups, put them in baked goods. There's oodles. We're going to talk about it a lot. So first, make sure you don't have any allergies, and do your research, because dandelion could contradict, like if you're taking antibiotics, if you're taking a blood thinner, if you're taking a water pill, if you're on blood pressure medication, if you're taking a sedative. So for sure, do your research, talk to your doctor. But if you can eat dandelion, there's fiber, there's protein, vitamin K, iron, vitamin A. There's antioxidants. It reduces cholesterol, reduces inflammation, helps lower blood pressure, aids in your weight loss, helps to reduce cancer, boosts your immune system, aids in digestion, and helps protect your skin from sun damage. So there's oodles a way of you just taking, right from your yard, the roots or the leaves, even the flowers, and putting that into food. So like, for instance, you can use the flowers to make jelly. I've not made it myself, but according to my research, it tastes like honey, and it's a nice treat. People they'll make the jelly and then use that throughout the year, and it's nice in the winter apparently. And wine, I'm sure we've all heard of dandelion wine. So you can, I've never made wine, but for sure, if you're interested in because I did my own research, if you're interested in the how-tos, let me know. I can share this with you. So there's just a couple of ways that you can use dandelion for, other than put it in your salad or put in your smoothie. Now I will say, I haven't made my soup yet, but I'm going to here in a couple of days. I'm going to make my own salad, just intuitively, not going to follow anybody's particular recipe, just come up with something and see what I like. And I can share that as well. But as far as like, and you see, I would personally add some berries to that. You know what I mean? Just because it's not going to be like the most, it's going to have more, a little more of a bitter flavor for those leaves. So medicinal, as far as using the stem, you can use that milk that's in the stem and apply that on a wart apparently to get rid of warts. I've never had to worry about that, so I've never tried it. So if you've tried that, or if you know somebody that's tried that and it's worked, please share. Please share in the comments below. So as far as the roots go, if you're going to dry roots, no matter what they are, anything, if you're going to dry anything, always date and label it on your jar when you store your herbs or roots. That way you can keep track of what it is and how long it's been there, because roots in general speaking can last, 3 to 4 years. Leaves and flowers can last for several years, but they're always going to be better the more fresh. And depending on leaves, you probably go through those quite quickly. So you probably use those like in a year's time. So fleshy roots like dandelion, those should be replaced yearly. So why would you even bother to gather the roots? You can use the root of dandelion as a coffee substitute. So you can wash them carefully, put them in a large pan, place them in the oven, and then dry them. And again, I can share all this. And when they're dry and cool, you can store them as is, or you can grind them and use that powder as a coffee substitute. Or you can mix it with your coffee, if you'd like to do half and half. But a lot of times people will use herbs for tonics. So here we go, lots of tonics. Because tonics in general are great for, sorry, not in general, but for dandelion, used for liver disorders, diabetes, anemia, gallbladder complaints. It's also good as a diuretic. So this is a really good way to help strengthen your, the organs of the body. But here's the thing, is that because it's natural, it's going to take a little time to work. So just keep that in mind as you're using anything natural. You just need to give your body time to adjust. A dandelion tonic can be good for strengthening your blood. There can be one for helping your liver. There's another one for building up your blood. So we've got, and there's another one for like rejuvenation during spring. So many different options for tonics. But if you're like, okay, get to the magic, here we go. The magical aspects of dandelion for you've got divination, wishes, and calling spirits. So there's a old wives' tale, if you will. To find out how long you will live, you blow the seeds off the head of a dandelion. Live as many years as there are seeds on a head. So I don't know. That doesn't sound like a really, depending on how windy it is. You might only have a couple of years left. So how about this? To tell the time, you can blow the seeds of dandelion 3 times, and then the number that's left is what hour it is of the day. I don't know. I would just use my phone to see the time, but it's fun. It's fun for kids. And the other thing we would always do as kids is you would take the flower off and you would rub them on everybody's cheeks. I don't know why we did that. So the root, we talked about using that, grinding it up, using it as a coffee substitute. So you can use it as a coffee substitute just in general, or you could drink it to help increase your psychic ability, or to, if you're calling in, let's say you're calling in ancestors, spirit guides, that sort of thing. So that's another option for you as far as a tea. And what you can do is also use your dandelion to send a message. So you could put that message into the dandelion, blow on it, blow the seeds, and then there they go. There's your message. It goes to that person. And then you can also purposely plant dandelions in the northwest corner of your house to bring favor to you. I think they just actually pop up on their own. So there we go. That's a lot there for dandelion. And again, I've got all those different recipes that I didn't even want to go into because we'd be here forever. I can share those with you, absolutely. And then as far as just the general overview of the magic behind dandelion, just shoot me an email or send me a private message and I can get that to you easy peasy. You can always just message me in the, in the comments below. Also, I want to hear, what did you do as a kid with dandelion? What fun wives' tales can you share? And if you have any questions, by all means, let me know. And share this video with anybody you think that might enjoy it and get a kick out of it. And I'll see you in the next video. Merry parts and blessed be.